Dangerous landing practices at Detroit Metro Airport first exposed by the 7 investigators.
This is something that our Heather Catallo has been leading the way on, with many reports since 2020. Well, now Congress is asking questions and demanding accountability over what she's uncovered.
Here's 7 investigator Heather Catallo with the very latest.
We're going around, we're unstable.
Air traffic controllers say pilots have to abort their landings far too often on one of the approaches at Detroit Metro Airport. And that adds extra risk when multiple flights are landing at the same time. Is this approach safe?
No.
The planes on the westernmost runway have to approach at an angle using something called the Instrument Landing System, or ILS Yankee Offset Localizer. It's an antenna system, but air traffic controllers say its placement at Metro results in the signal getting interrupted, especially when other planes taxi right in front of it.
You guys need to be off of Yankee and go to Zulu.
Trust me, that's a constant discussion.
No, it's not a discussion. It's a safety issue coming from the pilots.
Since 2020, the 7 investigators have shown you how 3 different whistleblowers have questioned the use of the landing system.
Why are we using it again after the special counsel asked us not to?
They could drift into each other, so you can either have an intimate situation or a collision.
Retired air traffic controller Vincent Sugent has now filed 2 different whistleblower complaints with the U.S. Office of Special Counsel. Both times, the federal watchdog sided with Sugent and sent letters to the president urging the FAA to further review the safety issues associated with the ILSY approach procedure and take the necessary steps to resolve them.
I think all passengers and the public are owed answers about why they went back to using a system that has been demonstrated to have potential problems.
After the 7 investigators showed you last week how the special counsel was yet again asking for a safety review, Congresswoman Debbie Dingell sent her own letter to the Federal Aviation Administration.
When I saw the OSC report and I quite frankly saw your coverage of the issue that it was being used again, I'm someone that flies into Detroit on a regular basis, so I pay attention to safety issues at Metro.
Dingell's letter asks why the FAA has still been using the approach. She wants to know what alternative systems the FAA is exploring and what are they doing to address the interference issues.
It's been documented so many times and so many whistleblowers have come forward. Does it concern you that they have yet to do anything about this?
It does concern me, but that's why I'm sending this letter. And as you know, I am not exactly someone who lets go of something. I'm going to dig in, demand answers, and I don't care which administration is responsible at FAA. We need answers and we need to demand that passengers are safe.
Now, the FAA has always maintained that the offset localizer approach is safe. I did ask them about the letter from Representative Dingell, but so far they are only telling us they are aware of it and they are reviewing this. That's the same thing they said about the special counsel report last week. They're aware of it and they're reviewing it. I've also asked for an interview with the Secretary of Transportation because this has been an ongoing issue for 4 years. We're waiting to hear back.
That's right. They've known about it for a long time. It's just so hard to get people to be proactive about these things.
We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
but with Debbie Dingell on it, maybe,
Yeah.
Yep, maybe it'll get pushed forward quicker
We'll
now.
see what happens.
Yeah, good work, Heather. Thank you.